And we bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome live from O'Brien Stadium, the home of the Elizabethton Twins, ready for 2018 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by the great folks at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton. We had sunshine earlier today, giving way to a pretty thick cloud cover. We've got storms coming, but we hope you get this game in this afternoon. It is a big game in the Three Rivers Conference race, that is for sure, as Elizabethton 0-2 in the conference, 2-2 overall with two back-to-back wins over Unaka. Of course, one of those we gave you Friday in a 7-1 win here at our place, and going up there and winning on Saturday again at Unaka. And so, of course, Sullivan East at 2-0 out of the gate, and so they stand on top of the Three Rivers Conference race early on this season, obviously. Sullivan Central 2-0, Sullivan East at 1-0. Unicoi County 1-0, Happy Valley season opener today in the conference. Sullivan South, Johnson County, and the Cyclones at 0-2. And your schedule today goes Science Hill, Crockett, Tennessee High Volunteer, Dobbins Bennett in South Carolina to take on Cane Bay. Johnson County non-conference game at Patrick Henry. Unicoi County at Sullivan South, that's a big one. Sullivan Central at Happy Valley, that's a big one. University High at North Green, Sullivan North at Unaka, and Cloudland takes on the Hampton Bulldogs. The Lady Cyclones, by the way, they're on the road today playing up the road at Happy Valley, and that'll be a 5:30 first pitch for Coach Harden and the Lady Cyclones of Elizabethton. So it is 0-2 Elizabethton, 2-2 overall. It is for Sullivan East at 1-0 in the conference. And for Coach Brenninger, they come in with a record of 2-0 overall. And so we get ready for baseball here. We'll come back and take a look at what's going on around Big League Baseball. Also a couple of changes as far as personnel moves since we last joined you on Friday. Also take a look at the starting lineups and more as we continue our pregame show brought to you by the great folks from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton, home of the Frosted Sunrise. Oh boy, that's some good stuff, I can tell you that. Also our other sponsors making this show go and this broadcast go. I want to say a big thanks to Carter County Bank, again, Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, Elizabethton Fellowship, Elizabethton Chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Physical Therapy Services, Tri-Cities Health, and Blackburn Childers and Stegall. More again from O'Brien Field right after this timeout. Again, you're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Our great sponsor at Sprint giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
Back with my buddy Phil, Phil's Dream Pit again, the quest for perfect barbecue. And tell us about, big guy, tell us about the dream packs at Phil's Dream Pit.
So we offer these dream packs that we offer them in equal numbers. So like 4, 8, 12, 20, 24. We can do them as much as 100 people or more. We've had them go out for 300 people. But the dream packs it comes with the pork, the sauce, the buns, and 3 sides. So you could do like beans, potato salad, and coleslaw. The price ends up costing you a little under $7 a person, which is an unbelievable value around here.
Well, obviously, spring's right around the corner. You're looking at people on the move, going to ball games and Little League games and just being on the move. So this is a great way to come in and get a dream pack. And or if you got an event in the backyard, a cookout, or whatever you got going on, this is a great way to feed the gang, right?
It is. And another benefit of it is sometimes people are having rehearsal dinners and they'll have volunteers from their church that will serve. So this is a very inexpensive way to hold your costs down for your rehearsal dinner or your wedding. We do offer full service catering. The price goes up a little bit to have our whole crew out there, but you could do the value packs too and have folks from church serve it and cost you under $7 a person.
Let's squeeze in too before I let him go. Meat by the pound. So again, another event coming up that you just want to come out here and buy this great meat by the pound. You do that as well.
I do. We offer the pulled chicken. We offer brisket by the pound, pork by the pound, chicken salad by the pound. The chicken salad, kind of give us a heads up if you're going to want 4 or 5 pounds of that, because we try not to make that much of it at once.
And all this on the website.
And philsdreampit.com.
Yep.
It has our catering menu. It also has our in-house menu and the value packs, and just an awesome deal.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, they're physically located right off Interstate 26, the Eastern Star exit. So Phil's Dream Pit, philsdreampit.com. The quest for perfect barbecue, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And a big thanks to Phil's Dream Pit again, being one of our great sponsors again during the Tom Taylor Sports Show, which we had on today from 11 to 1. We do it every day from 11 to 1. Hope you can join us. Hello to Carter Davidson and also to Peggy Van Dyke and 3 others watching with us, and we appreciate that. Let's run down all the baseball standings right now. First off, it's in AAA in the Big 7 Conference. Let's bring it up today. Tennessee High leads the league at 2-0. Dobbins, Bennett, and Cherokee at 1-1. At the bottom of the conference right now, Volunteer and Crockett both at 0-2. Science Hill and Daniel Boone yet to start their conference play. They'll do that today. We'll tell you about that in a moment. In the Three Rivers Conference, of course, Elizabethton right now, and right now being the key word, in the cellar of the Three Rivers Conference. Sullivan Central at 2-0 leads the league. Sullivan East at 1-0. Unicoi County 1-0. Happy Valley getting ready to play their first conference game today. You have Sullivan South, Johnson County both at 0-1, and Elizabethton at 0-2. And in the Watauga Valley Conference, Hampton, University High, Sullivan North, Unaka, North Green, and Cloudland all playing the first games coming up today. And again, Science Hill at Crockett, Tennessee High at Volunteer, Dobbins Bennett at Cane Bay, South Carolina, Johnson County, the Longhorns at Patrick Henry, Virginia, obviously a non-conference game, Unicoi County at Sullivan South, that's a big one in Colonial Heights, Sullivan East right here against the Elizabethton Cyclones, Dylan White for East, Trey Shown goes for the Elizabethton Cyclones and Coach Ryan Presnell. Sullivan Central, the Cougars put that first place position on the line at Happy Valley in a 7 o'clock start tonight. University High at North Green, Sullivan North at Unaka, and Cloudland at Hampton. Again, in softball, you have the Lady Cyclones playing at Happy Valley. They'll start at 5:30 this afternoon. So, again, it is a 68-degree temperature day, a beautiful day here at the ballpark here in the home of the Elizabethton Twins. We are being told there's rain coming, and so we know that temperature's going to change, and it's interesting, this cold snap coming in here the next couple of days, right on the hinges, if you will, of the first day of spring coming up in 2 days on the 21st. But apparently tomorrow night is going to feel like anything but that, as the umpires are walking the home plate, getting ready to exchange lineups, and so we're not that far away from starting lineup here again on a beautiful Monday. Coach Brenninger for Sullivan East and Ryan Presnell for the Elizabethton Cyclones about to meet at home plate. And, of course, we'll get with it here with the starting lineups right after you hear this from one of our great sponsors. That'll be the great folks from Blackburn Childers and Stegall. And we'll have that. We're ready to go with you right after you hear this. We've got starting lineups and positions and ready to go next. Elizabethton and Sullivan East, as you listen to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Be sure and like it and share it wherever you are and get the word out and let folks hear the Cyclones 2018 under head coach Ryan Presnell.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
If you're ready now, the starting lineups. First off for the Cyclones again, 0-2 in the conference, but 2-2 overall with back-to-back wins over the Unacre Rangers. Leading off and playing second base this afternoon will be Ethan Eggleston. Batting second and playing center field, batting right at .900, Ryan Wetzel. Red hot right now for the Cyclones. Batting third and playing left field will be Evan Carter. Cleanup batter will be shortstop Corey Russell. Batting fifth, the DH for the starting pitcher Trey Shine will be Matt Daly. Batting sixth for Elizabethton, right fielder Logan Eastep. And the bottom three for the Cyclones, Evan Perkins catching, Carson Dillard at third base, and Nick Johnson at first base. Again in order, Eggleston at second, Wetzel in center, Carter in left, Russell at short, Daly DHing for Shine the pitcher, Eastep in right, Perkins catching, Dillard at third, and Nick Johnson will anchor down first base defensively for the Cyclones. Hello to our buddy Neil Hartley. What a great guy. Love that guy. He can sing like a bird, too, and he does a great job leading the choir at the old church house. For Sullivan East, again, 2-0 in the conference and 3-0 overall. You got, or 1-0, I should say. Let me back up and change that. It's 1-0 in the conference and 2-0 overall. Leading off and playing center field for Coach Brenninger, and the Patriots will be center fielder Elias Arnold. Batting second and playing right field, Everett Hunt. Batting third, your second baseman, Eli Milhorn. Cleanup batter will be shortstop Perry Cassidy for Sullivan East. Batting fifth and doing the pitching will be number 19, Dylan White. Batting sixth and playing left field for Sullivan East will be Brantley Ellis. And the bottom three for the Patriots, Tanner LaFew at third base, Ethan Terry catching, and Hudson Stanbridge at first base. Again, for the Patriots, it's Arnold in center, Hunt in right, Milhorn at second, Cassidy at short, White pitching, Ellis in left field, LaFew at third base, Terry catching, and Stanbridge at first base. And so the stage is set. Both coaches at home plate. Starting lineups coming up here in just a few minutes. You want to remind you, got some NIT basketball tonight. We'll keep you on top of as long as we're here. The games will start at 7 o'clock, but NIT play tonight. Stanford will be at Oklahoma State to battle the Cowboys in Stillwater. Also, you have LSU, the Bayou Bengals, and Utah to battle the Utes. Washington at St. Mary's, and Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers tonight in L.A. to take on the Trojans of Southern Cal in the NIT. Of course, we know what's happened yesterday and over the weekend. Crazy weekend. We say March Madness. Hello, Scott Hyatt. Thank you for watching, my friend. We say March Madness. We mean March Madness. It has been crazy as far as the upsets, and I mean, who would have thunk it? North Carolina, Cincinnati go down on the same day, and let's pick up the national anthem and, of course, our PA right here. Brother Mills about to do the PA. Elias Arnold leads things off, center fielder for Sullivan East, as we told you. Everett Hunt, your right fielder. Eli Milhorn bats third, plays second base. Terry Cassidy, the shortstop, cleanup batter for Sullivan East this afternoon. Dylan White. Brantley Ellis in left field, Tanner LaFew at third, Ethan Terry catching, and Hudson Stanbridge at first base. We'll come back. First pitch next. Trey Shown goes for the Cyclones against Dylan White for Sullivan East. First pitch, we'll get with it right after you hear this as we're live again. And don't forget, starting tomorrow, let me go back up here and show you how you can win tickets to Bristol Motor Speedway. Where did I put that at?
Batting line, playing first base, number 22, Hudson Stanbridge.
Oh, I don't have it. Starts for tomorrow. My bad. I was getting ready to give it to you, but it doesn't start till tomorrow. Our giveaway starts in the morning. Who's on first? You're on first, Hartley. We'll be right back right after you hear this from Chick-fil-A. Again, Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball first pitch coming up next.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off, wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, three-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
And so we're ready to go again. Trey Shine on the hill now. An overcast day, 68-degree game time temperature. Wherever you are, thank you for being with us. And be sure and like and share what we're doing. We'd appreciate that very, very much. And so the Sullivan East Patriots come calling to get this thing started against Trey Shine, a right-hander. In Sullivan East, second in the conference, tied with Unicoi County at 1-0. Sullivan Central leads the league right now with a 2-0 record, coming off those two wins over the Elizabethton Cyclones. Happy Valley, as we said earlier, will get their first look at conference play today when Central invades Happy Valley right up the road. South at 0-1, Johnson County at 0-1, and again Elizabethton, of course, as we said, at 0-2. Again, the conference schedule. Johnson County, a non-conference event at Patrick Henry today at 5 o'clock, Patrick Henry, Virginia. Unicoi County and South, that'll be a dandy at 5 o'clock. Sullivan East and Elizabethton, we feel like that's going to be a dandy right here at 5 o'clock. And Central and Happy Valley at 7 o'clock tonight. So Shine completes his warm-up tosses. Again, defensively for this baseball team, Carson Dillard at third base, Corey Russell at short, Ethan Eggleston at second, and Nick Johnson will be at first. Evan Perkins behind the plate. Evan Carter anchors down left field, Ryan Wetzel in center, and Logan Eastep in right. So, again, we have overcast skies, Elizabethton in their home white, orange stripe across the front, orange numerals trimmed out in black. And for the visiting Sullivan East Patriots, they come with a navy blue top, Red numerals trimmed out in white and traveling gray bottoms. Shown finishes his warm-ups. Again, Perkins. One more before he throws it down to get this one started here. Evan Perkins snaps the throw down to second to the awaiting Ethan Eggleston, and we're ready to roll here. I'm telling him, my man's in the house. Put them cans and we'll get you. I see Carson Newman and Union got us a score going on here. All right, here's Shown going to work on Elias Arnold, get this thing started. Shown kicks, fires. First pitch is downstairs, ball one. All right, we'll have to watch the mechanics of the home plate umpire here this evening. Shown gets his sign, working from the windup, deals the 1-0 pitch, and it's strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. You will sit here. We're going to put you to work. Put them on, dog. Put them on there, right there. My man Doug Hartley will here with us from Hunter Memorial Baptist Church and father of the G-Man. This one, strike 2 call. Nice pitch. Shown got the outside corner. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. How you doing, big guy?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you, Mr. Tom?
Man, I'm living the dream. I'm hanging out with some cool people here.
Praise the Lord.
Shown gets it, brings it. Here it comes, 1-2 pitch. Ground ball hit on the numbers to Dillard at third. Fields throws. Nice job, Carson Dillard. Nice play. That was a line hugger down the third base line. Fields rights the ship and throws him out 5-3. Nice job of Carson Dillard down the third base and 1 out. Here's your right fielder, Everett Hunt. So you are watching Carson Newman's, the Marisite Twins, and they are down, what, 71-70? Is that right?
1 minute to go, 71-70, which in Marisite last night had 21 rebounds or in their last game. 21 rebounds. Amazing.
They're playing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yes.
Which is a fair piece from Jefferson City, home of Carson Newman.
I think this is to the Elite Eight, correct?
Here's a chopper, third base. That will be a foul ball. It came down the line and kicked foul right in front of third base back. Dillard was all over it. But it is a foul ball, and the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. So lead man Arnold hits a shot down the third. Carson Dillard makes it look easy on a 5-3 put out across the diamond to Johnson, and here's Everett Hunt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the first. Just got started here. Overcast day. We think we can get this one in. Tomorrow we go to East. We'll follow them to East, and I don't know about that. It ain't looking so hot. That's bad English. It is not looking so hot. My English teacher roll over in her grave. This was a all-speed pitch that just misses upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Hello to Debbie Hyder Hodges watching and listening. Thank you, ma'am. Our game brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Elizabethton. Stopping her on the way home after the game. Pitch misses upstairs, and it's 3-1. On deck is Eli Milhorn, the second baseman for Sullivan East. 339 down the left field line, 322 down the right field line. He brings it, and a fastball caught the inside corner, but nope, it did not. Too far inside. And a 1-out walk administered to Everett Hunt. Brings up second baseman Eli Milhorn. So is your bracket completely blown out of the water?
I have no bracket.
Yeah, I didn't either. I messed around with one. I actually did one with nicknames just to be goofy.
Right.
And it didn't do too good either. My animal picks.
I think if I'm next year, I'm going to use my instinct and just exactly what I think I need to do. I'm going to do opposite. I think I can come closer.
Here's a strike call to the left-hand batting Eli Milhorn, the second baseman. Johnson holds on the runner at first. 1 out, 1 on to the top of the first. Elizabethton and Sullivan East here from O'Brien Field Twin Stadium. Trey working from the stretch. Lanky right-hander. Gets his sign from Perkins. Brings it. And it's a strike call. Took something off that one.
He's having to dot him, ain't he?
Oh, baby. I'd have been all over that one. But Milhorn elected not to and should have a called strike. East blue tops, gray bottoms, red numerals trimmed out in white, and navy blue helmets. Shown delivers. Way outside, and Perkins jumps up and spears it. And it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. We'll let you tell me about Recovery Soldiers Ministry here in a second.
Okay.
In between pitches.
Yes, sir.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Shown delivers. Bat handle pop down the left field line. It's twisting back foul. Carter giving chase, and he makes a great catch. And he did. He did. He made the catch. Crossing the line. Great job. Long run by Evan Carter. He ran about 50 paces, wide open, full throttle to the Elizabethton bullpen, crosses the chalk and makes the catch. Big time catch by Evan Carter. Put a star beside that one. That's trouble. That one falls and there's 2 away. Heck of a catch, heck of a run to track it down by the Duke signee, Evan Carter. Runner at first, 2 out. Here's Perry Cassidy, the shortstop, right-hand batter. Chokes up on the bat. Shown trying to get out of this inning after a walk. First pitch, line shot, screamer right to Eggleston, and that's the inning. Ethan has reached up and said, I've got it, and they sprint off the field. I love it. They run on the field, they run off the field for the Cyclones and Ryan Presnell. Let's keep it right here, and let's talk. Tell me about it. For folks out there who may not know what the recovery ministry is all about, my friend. Recovery Soldiers Ministry. Right?
The Recovery Soldier Ministries, they're now at about 13 months in from their start date there when they started the program, and up to about 35 guys. Started at ground zero, up to about 35 guys right now is the count. Had their first 2 graduate this year and been there in the year and completed the program. And a lot of expansion going on, trying to get some more room. I think they've got 5 to maybe 8 guys that's on a waiting list right now to get into the program. So having a big fundraiser tomorrow out at Boones Creek Baptist Church. Going to be having a breakfast, and then having as many folks who want to come out to donate to the program to try to get some of the costs right now that's on them, get some of that off of them to where they can expand and maybe look at some more buildings, maybe building on there where they're at possibly, or either looking for maybe even a new location. I'm not sure, but just a lot of great things going on, and these young men that are not only here in our neighborhood and our community, but coming all the way out, a couple from Florida. Carlos, my buddy Carlos is in there. He's from Florida and from Grundy County, Tennessee, about a 6-hour trip from here. We've got about 4 in there from Grundy, and we're getting them from everywhere, Tom, and it's just I know the devil's wants to keep these young men captive in that drug, and I praise the Lord that he's got a fix for it. And we don't want to give them some kind of alternative medication. We want to give them Jesus Christ. Amen. And that's the ultimate cure. He said, Jesus sets you free, you're free indeed. Amen.
Amen.
So just a lot of good things going on there with Josh and with Ben and Marley and Brittany. And just pray for them. If you can't do anything else for them, then pray for them.
There you go. Here we go. Let's bring them. First look at this inning for Ethan Eggleston. Lead things off. Left-hand batting, second baseman. We get Doug to hang around here for a few more minutes and talk about Hunter Memorial Baptist Church. Pretty cool place. We're there because of this baseball team from a year ago. It's pretty cool. White's first pitch, down low, ball 1. Let's set the defense for you. Ethan Terry catching for Sullivan East. Hudson Stanbridge at first. Eli Milhorn at second. Perry Cassidy at short. Tanner LaFew at third base. In the outfield, Brantley Ellison left. Elias Arnold in center. Everett Hunt in right. Eggleston upstairs, good eye, 2-0. The dimensions again, 339 down the left field line. 322 down the right field line. Power alley right, 385. Power alley left. Let's see, 350, and straight away it's 399 over about a 40-foot wall out there in straightaway center. Bounced up there, 3-0. Eggleston. Of course, your job as a leadoff man, Doug, you know this, is to get on base, hook, line, or sinker. Just get out there and get on base and be a base runner, and he's a pitch away from doing that.
And that's the reason 21's there. I've watched him for the last couple of years, and he finds a way, whether it's a walk, whether it's get a stick on it. But he's not a power hitter, but he finds a way to get it in play.
And he did it. He gets a leadoff
He's
walk
on.
for Ethan Eggleston. So now Terry's got to pay attention to him, the catcher, because Eggleston's got speed. One of the strong suit to this baseball team this year for Elizabethton. They've got a lot of team speed. So let's see if they can send him on down and see what happens. Holding him at first will be Hudson Stanbridge. Here's Ryan Wetzel batting right at 900 on the season. This guy is off to a start now. He is hammering it.
Did I hear you say 900?
Yes.
Wow.
He is
Wow.
flat smoking the baseball. White jumps off the pitcher's mound and bluffs the throw to first, and back in diving would be Eggleston. They're going to pay a lot of attention to him over there, and understandably so for a lot of reasons. White working from the stretch brings it. Wetzel pulls back a bunt. Strike called. This one caught the outside corner of the right-hand batter. Elizabethton white tops, white bottoms, orange numerals trimmed out in black. Big, wide orange stripe on both sleeves, trimmed out in black. Good-looking unis. Coach Preston going through the signals down the third base box. Cyclones trying to get their first conference win of the season. White again steps off the rubber and again bluffs a throw over to first. And again, Eggleston back in. And again, back off the bag, about a 3.5, 4-step lead. Pretty good lead at first. Eggleston crouched down. He may take off here. White checks him again, throws the plate. Wetzel takes a hack and fouls it back. No balls and 2 strikes to Ryan Wetzel. On deck will be Evan Carter. We're in the bottom of the first. Trey Shawn walked the batter and then had some nice defense behind him to get out of the top of the first inning. You know Patrick Hartley? Would that be Neil?
That would be Neil.
Old Governor.
Old Governor Neil.
He's watching or listening to the ball game. Hello, Mr. Hartley. That'd be older brother, younger brother.
That's my younger brother. 15 months.
Oh, yeah, he's a nice one.
He is. He's a dandy. Does a great job out there, leading the music. And
strike called. He's gone. Called strike. And so Wetzel is retired. And there's one away. Here's Evan Carter. The Duke signee. Yes, he does do a good job leading the choir. He's got a good cantata coming up, in Christ Alone? Name of it? Yeah.
Excited. It's going to be great.
Here's Carter, 1 out, 1 on. Off the bag again to Eggleston at first. Holding him on is Hudson Stanbridge. Now time is called. And Evans got jewelry. Home plate umpire says, got him a bracelet. He took it off, puts it in his pocket, and we're ready to go here. So, Carter, the sophomore, left-hand batter. Now a throw to first. And back in Ethan Eggleston. On deck will be Corey Russell. 1 out, 1 on to the first, no score. Elizabethton and Sullivan East. Dylan White brings it. Carter takes a shot. Fly ball center field. Going back and got under just a little bit too much, making the catch. And straightaway center field is Elias Arnold. It sounded worse than it was. He gave it a ride, but the long out. 2 out of the inning for shortstop cleanup batter Corey Russell for the Cyclones. I like it. Every time he comes to bat, they play Almost Heaven, West Virginia.
That's
almost
right.
tear up. That's home. That's roots. Yeah. Oh, the late John Denver singing it. Here's Corey. Corey gets a chance to advance Eggleston. 2 out, a runner at first, no score. First inning. Dylan White brings it. First pitch, and it's upstairs, popping that leather, ball 1. And defensively, you've got, even with the bag at third, is Tanner LaFew. Again, at shortstop is Perry Cassidy. Second, Eli Milhorn. And for Sullivan East at first base, holding on the runner is Hudson Stanbridge. Bluff throw over to first again. Dylan White, Doug's paying a lot of attention to that first base runner, 2-out runner Ethan Eggleston.
He's holding him well. He's holding him well.
Dylan White's bluffed the throw over there 3 or 4 times now. Brings it. Corey inside and kind of bows him back, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to number 4. On deck would be Matt Daly, the DH. Eggleston walks. He's at first. Wetzel strikes out on a called third. Carter drives one to deep center field. Catch made. 2 out, a man on. Pitching bounced up there, and Eggleston down to second. He will get a stolen base. Ethan head first slide, got him one. Eggleston broke to second. No doubter on that one. A head first slide. He's in with an SB, and now in scoring position for Corey. He sees the count go certainly in his favor, 3-0 here. So White's got to throw one, get one in there. Let's see if he gets the green light to turn on this bad boy. Here comes the 3-0 pitch, and it's strike call, taken all the way, 3-1. See, being from West Virginia, Doug, I'm a redneck. I'm up here hiking. I remember one time Coach told me to take it, and I didn't. And I had to come over and sit down. I didn't do good. Donna Bryant, thanks for listening, young lady. Appreciate that. And it's bounced up there. Corey's on. A 2-out walk administered to Corey Russell. When you played baseball, did you ever disobey the coach and just do what you wanted to up there a time or two?
I got out of baseball about my sophomore year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was so tied up with basketball and football. I wish I would have stuck with it, but I am also from Johnson County, so I feel your redneck pain.
There you go. Here's Matt Daly, DH. See what he can do. 2 on, 2 out of the inning. Pitching, and a nice cut. Daly Fouls at the backstop, strike one. We'll have, if we play tomorrow, it's a big if because the weather's supposed to come in tonight and turn cold and snow and all kinds of stuff 2 days before the first day of spring.
Right.
If we get up there tomorrow at Sullivan East to follow them with this new format, you play back-to-back days, then we will get our updated stats. Pitching, Daly, outside, good eye, misses, outside part of the play, 1-1. On deck will be Logan Estep. We're in the bottom of the first. 2-on-2 out for the Cyclones threatening here. Eggleston at second. Corey Russell at first with great speed on the bases. Let's see if number 15 can bring him around here. Today's game being brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Elizabethton. Pitches way inside and snap throw back down to second. Eggleston has to get back in a hurry. Ball ricochets off the shortstop's leg and down to third comes Ethan. He's in. Catcher snapped the throw down to second. It ricocheted on a one hop off the shortstop's leg. Kicks into shallow left field. Up and running to third is Eggleston. And so Ethan is down to third base 90 feet away here. I would guess you take that on a throwing error on E6. He misplayed that ball. That was certainly catchable. Went off his leg, kicked in the shallow left field, and Ethan scampers down to third. We got him on the corners now for Matt Daly. 2 balls and a strike. White comes off the mound again and bluffs a throw to first, hoping Eggleston will come down from third. I can't remember. I can't tell you last time that actually worked. Nobody goes through that anymore. White brings it. And a foul back. Pretty good hack. Count levels at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Matt Daly, the DH, for the pitcher Trey Shown. No score. Got him on the corners. 2-on-2 out here in the bottom of the first. Again, if you're out there watching, wherever you may be sure and like it and share it. 2 places, TomTaylorSports.com website and the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page. That's where we are here live today. White again steps off the mound again, bluffs the throw to first, and Dylan White's paying a lot of attention again to those first base runners. This time it's Corey Russell. Earlier in the inning, it was obviously Ethan Eggleston. He brings it inside, misses. Good eye by Matt Daly. Didn't miss by much. Russell down to second with an uncontested stolen base. So 2 stolen bases by the fleet-footed Cyclones here in the first inning. Full count here. 2-on-2 out. Let's see what happens. What can pitching from the stretch. See what Matt Daly can do here. Pitches. And it's bounced up their ball 4 and they're loaded up. So Dylan White struggling a bit here. He's walked 3 now. Eggleston, Russell, and Daly, all 3 bases are occupied via the base on balls. And here's Logan Estep, the right fielder. So ducks on the pond, bases juiced, bases jammed, whatever adjective you want to say. But there's white uniform Cyclones at all 3 bases here. Working from the windup. See what Estep can do. Pitch, strike called. Belt high fastball right down the gutter pipe. Eggleston walk. Wetzel strikes out, called third. Carter flies out to center. Russell walks and Daly walks, and here's Estep. Pitching. And a pitch down and away. Good eye by Logan. 1-1. Perkins on deck here in the bottom of the first. Cyclones trying to threaten. First run is 90 feet away in the form of Ethan Eggleston. Dancing off the bag at third. White brings it. Estep foul off the face mask of the home plate umpire. That'll sting you.
Woke him up a little bit, didn't it?
Man, that'll rattle your cage. Come right off the bat. Went over top of the catcher's face mask and hit straight on the home plate umpire. So, whew, that hurt me, and I'm up here.
I did a little bit of that in Little League and went home with some lace marks on me. And it's not that much fun. You know, they get fussed at a lot, but it's not a whole lot of fun out there.
No. This one misses upstairs 2-2. Yeah, that one was an attention getter. 2-2 pitch. Estep downstairs and good eye, ball 3. Ooh.
Couldn't
missed
watch
that one
that
by the hair of his chin. Runners on the move here. Full count. Bases loaded for the Cyclones here in the bottom of the first. White shakes off sign 1, takes sign 2. Runners on the move, and here we go. And it's a ground ball. Base hit into left field. 1 run scores. 2 run scores, and he does his job. A throw back in, and going down to second is Logan Estep, and he has answered the bell with a 2-out, 2-run single for Logan Estep. Eggleston scores. Corey Russell scores. Stopping at third is Matt Daly. And credit Logan Estep Nice piece of hitting right past the third baseman and shortstop into left field, and 2 RBIs beside the name of Logan Eastep. It's a 2-0 ball game. Nice piece of hitting by Eastep. Just hit him where they ain't, and he did, and he drives in too. Eggleston's home, Russell's home, and it continues for Evan Perkins. So Eastep out at second, and third is Matt Daly, and here is batter number 7 here in the first inning, Evan Perkins. White brings it. Perkins, fly ball, center field in the gap. They will not get to it. It'll go up against the wall. Easily scoring from second is Eastep. Stopping in second's Perkins with a run-producing 2-bagger. It's a 3-0 ball game. Oh, Doug Hartley, he tattooed that one in the gap in left center. Oh, baby.
Yeah, one hopped.
Oh, baby. He put a charge on that one.
When they one hop at 400, it's a pretty good shot.
You got it. Perkins drives home run number 3. That would be Daly trotting home easily, or check that Eastep easily. That makes it a 4-0 ball game, and it continues now for Carson Dillard. Runner coming to third, and an uncontested stolen base by Perkins, and now time is called, and Coach Brenner will come out and kind of settle down the troops here. So White has not had a good start, to say the least. He's walked 3, given up back-to-back run-producing base hits, a 2-run single to Eastep, and a RBI double in the gap in left center to Evan Perkins. And that puts the skids on things with a 4-0 ball game here. These guys are good up there, aren't they? Got the crew down there doing the same.
Oh, yeah. That's a crew, all right.
So Eggleston scores, Russell scores, Daly scores, Eastep's touched home. Perkins, the lone ranger, down at third. 4 big ones in here in the first inning. Here's Dillard, the third baseman. 4 runs on 2 base hits so far for the Cyclones. And a strike call to the right-hand batting Carson Dillard. Of course, Doug's got a pretty good youngin' of his own that's pitching for the Milligan Buffaloes now, the G-Man. Gave us a lot of thrills here at Elizabethton. Pitching, Dillard upstairs, snap, throw back down to third, and he's safe. That's a close play. Head first slide back into third. That almost was a bang-bang play to pick him off. Evan Perkins. Coach Presnell was visiting with him there saying, stay put, stay home. 4-0 Cyclones in the first. Carson Dillard waiting on the 2-1 offering from Dylan White. He kicks, brings it, swing and a miss. Big rip, didn't get it, 2-2. There's a line shot into right field. It tails away. That will be a foul ball. Pretty good hit. But it's a foul ball, and the count holds at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Eastep, I'm going back and redoing this. Eastep's got a 2 RBI single. Perkins drove into of his own, and that leaves only the third base runner now, Perkins. Dillard, a fly ball to right field. It's a line shot caught on the fly by the right fielder. Nice job, Everett Hunt. And that's the inning, but a good one for the Cyclones. 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and actually 1 error, and they leave a man. We've played 1. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. Again, we played 1 at Twin Stadium, and your score, Elizabethton 4, Sullivan East 0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics: natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our...
And we go to the second inning again. It's 4-0 Elizabethton. So Trey Shawn's got 4 runs to work with as he goes to bat. He goes to work on batters 5, 6, and 7. White, Ellis, and LaFew for Sullivan Hicks. The clouds continue to thicken here. There's a strike call to start the second inning. Dylan White, your starting pitcher. Kind of a tough start if you want to be honest about it. Trey Shawn rocks, brings it. Fly ball, center field. Coming hard, and making the catch. Nice job. Made it look easy. Ryan Wetzel one away. The outfielders can cover a lot of territory, Doug Hartley. These guys
Some wheels.
make it look easy out there.
A lot of wheels out there.
Oh, yeah.
That first play by Carter, I tell you what, he looked like he started there about the middle part of right field and covered looked like 75, 80 good feet, didn't he?
Here's number 14. This would be Brantley Ellis, the left-hand batting left fielder. 4-0 Elizabethton in the second. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be watching, listening to the game today. There's pitch and misses inside to the left-hand batter, and it's 2-0. Sounds like that boy that pitched last year named Hartley. He works fast. He wants that ball. Let's get right back at it. 2-0 pitch. Inside, 2-1. How's the G-Man doing in Milligan right now?
Started off really strong first 3 games, and the last 3 games he's been a little slump, had a little struggle.
It's called freshman. It's called big pitching. There's ball 4 pitching college baseball. It's going to happen, I guess.
Yeah,
To be a freshman starting at NAIA school is pretty impressive. At least it is in my book.
Yeah, we've been pretty proud of him. Keep his head on straight. Good place to get a good education. Have a little fun at the same time.
Dad wants him to do better, and he will. Pitching, first pitch, ground ball to Eggleston at second. He'll go to his left fields on the grass, throws. Nice job. Ethan covers a lot of territory, made that one look easy. Runner goes down to second, 2 away. Fielder's choice, you go 4-3 on the putout. Runner goes down to second, 2 out of the inning. Here's Ethan Terry, the catcher. So Ethan Eggleston to his left, about 15 steps, fielding the grass in shallow right field. Righted himself, made it look easy on the throw to Nick Johnson, 2 down. Here's Ethan Terry, the right-hand batting catcher for Sullivan East. 4-0 Cyclones in the top of the second of a scheduled 7. Time called, and now Perkins go out and make sure he and Shawn are together on the signals. Defensively, Dillard at third. At second is Corey Russell. Second base, Eggleston made that nice play. Johnson at first. Perkins catching. Carter in left. Wetzel in center. And Eastep in right. Lights have popped on here at Twin Stadium. Shawn brings it. First pitch, bad handle, foul back our way. That scared Carter Everett to death down there. Did you see him jump?
I did.
That's our quarterback. Foul ball to the backstop netting. He's jumping. He's a little twitchy.
A little jumpy for a
Little
quarterback,
jumpy.
isn't it, Tom?
You got it. Shawn pitches and a big rip and a foul back by Ethan Terry, and he's quickly in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Shawn looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. Top of the second. 2 out, a man on for Sullivan East. Cyclones lead at 4-0 here. Shawn to the belt, brings it. And that one just missed outside. Perkins framed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4 runs on 2 hits so far for Elizabethton. And the bottom half of the lineup did the run production. Shawn checks him at second. Trey brings it. Upstairs, count evens at 2-2. Off the bag at second, Everett Hunt. Pretty sure I had him in Awanas back in the day at Chinkapin Grove Baptist Church. Strike 3 called. Shawn rings him up. First punch out of the ball game for Trey, and that is the inning for the Sullivan East Patriots. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. They've stranded 2. Shawn's first punch out of the ball game, and we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. We'll talk to my man, Doug Hartley, about Hunter Memorial Baptist Church. But first, here's where you can save, get some great savings if you're a Sprint customer on all the accessories from Sprint. Here's a guy to tell you about it here on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
We go to the bottom of the second inning for the Elizabethton Cyclones. By the way, hello to Tommy Sands. Hello to Sarah Presnell. Hello to Donna Bryant. Some other folks listening to the ball game. Appreciate that. Like it and share it. We go to the bottom of the second. 4-0 Elizabethton. Trey Schown retires the Patriots in the inning with a big called third strike. And here's Nick Johnson. Always likes the pitcher to end that inning on a called third. Gives you a little oomph, a little mojo. And so here's Nick Johnson, left-hand batting first baseman. White brings it. First pitch is outside, or inside, I should say, ball one. Johnson, top of the order, Eggleston and Wetzel were in the second. 4-0 Cyclones. Of course, the front runner right now is Sullivan Central. They're playing at Happy Valley in a little while. Here's a bad handle pop out in shallow left field. Center fielder says it's mine, but now the left fielder waves him off, and he'll make the catch, moving to his left about 20 steps, and Brantley Ellis camps under it, and nice job, Ellis. There's one away. I want to say hello to Eddie Pless. Eddie went home that night, watched, listened to the ball game. Liked what he heard, and I appreciate that. Top of the order is Eggleston. Walked and scored the first of those 4 runs last inning. Had a stolen base and a walk and a run scored for number 21, Ethan Eggleston. White brings it. And it's a strike call right down the heart of the plate. On deck will be Ryan Wetzel. Tomorrow, same 2, weather permitting, at 5 o'clock first pitch at Sullivan East. Then we head down to Smoky Stadium on Friday. Here's a bunt foul, third base side. We'll take on the team that knocked us out last year, Pigeon Forge Tigers. Get a chance to see them Cyclones again Friday.
These guys are looking forward to a rematch.
Oh, yeah. We'll stay over and bring you to Jeff County on Saturday morning, taking on the AAA Patriots and coming back. Bounced up. Do you got any idea where I should eat down there? Where you grub out when you and Amanda go down to Pigeon Forge? Or
I think the last time we tried the Cheesecake Factory, which was pretty good.
there you go. White brings it. Ethan swings and misses, and it's a strikeout, swinging 2 down. Second strikeout of the ball game for White. Here's Wetzel, struck out on a call third his first time up. Cheesecake Factory down in Pigeon Forge is where we're headed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've grubbed out with you before. You and Chris Payne, y'all can do it.
We can't hang with Chris.
No.
You can't hang with the painter.
No. Here's one, strike called, outside part of the plate to Wetzel. You're 2 out batter in the second. Yeah, Chris Payne is like a human garbage disposal. He can do it, can't he?
He just saves up all day. I think he eats a light breakfast and a light lunch, and he saves it all up for supper.
Bounced up there, 1-1. On deck is Evan Carter in the second. 4 runs on 2 base hits, a 2-run single by East Step and a 2-run double by Evan Perkins. It's produced the runs here to this point. We're in the bottom of the second. 4-0 Elizabethton. Trying to get in the win column for the first time this year in the Three Rivers Conference. Pitching. Line shot, foul, first base side. Backing out of play, and they count at a ball, 2 strikes. Hello, Jason Hash. Hello to Vince Red. Hello to Tom Turbyfield. Watching, thank you. Big Vince.
Hey, Vince out there today. So, buddy.
I say Vince can do anything on any sporting field this kid wanted to be on. A young man now.
Been a long time since they've saw an athlete like Vince Red come through here.
Ground ball, second baseman juggles, bobbles, E6. Wetzel's on with great speed, but get out an inning ground ball to the shortstop, Perry Cassidy. Bobbled as he charged, couldn't right himself and get the throw in time. E6. Wetzel's on, and here's Evan Carter flied out to straightaway center his first time up, and the center fielder knows that. Elias Arnold backing up 4 or 5 steps. Arnold, Chris Payne is watching, so the Painster, so we're busting on him.
Yeah, we're busting
Right.
on him.
So the human, what do we call it?
Garbage disposal? Is that what you
human
said?
Garbage disposal, yeah. First pitch is a strike call to Evan Carter. He can out-eat Neil Hartley. He can.
It's pretty much like it's a tie when those two get together. It's fun to watch though.
Oh, I'd say.
No, it's fun to watch.
Food a flying.
Looks like a couple cavemen.
Here's the pitch to Carter, fouls it back. In your inning goes, Johnson flies out to left. Eggleston on a strikeout swing, or actually on a called third. Wetzel reaches on the air, but the shortstop. Here's Evan Carter, 4th batter in the inning. 2 men out, 1 man at first base, and Carter trying to move him around here in a 4-0 lead. White brings it. Ground ball into left field. Went with the pitch and shoots it past the third baseman. Nice job, Evan Carter. Picks up hit number 3 of the afternoon for the Cyclones. Runner stops at second in former Wetzel. Speed on the bases for your cleanup batter, Corey Russell, the shortstop. With a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. Here comes almost heaven, West Virginia. There you go, Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm not sure the connection. Chris Payne says, hello, Tom. Hello, Payne. Like him. He's a nice one, ain't he?
I'm going to tell you what, Chris is one of the best friends I've ever had.
I got
all
it.
the way through middle school, high school, college, and he's a blessing. I bust on him every once in a while, but
keep him honest.
He blesses me from
Oh,
just
yeah.
his hard work and good friendship.
Yep. I've just barely met him, but I like him. He's a good one. There's a pitch. Corey, fly ball, center field. Hanging around, coming in about 20 steps. High towering fly ball. And Elias Arnold says, I've got it. Squeezes the cowhide, and he does, and that's the inning. Elizabethton, no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 men left on. We go to the 3rd inning. It is a 4-0 Elizabethton game. We'll keep it right here. And Brother Doug, if you would, please tell us about Hunter Memorial Baptist Church before you take out of here.
Well, Tom, I was just sitting here thinking of all the great things that's going on in our community, and one of the things, Wednesday night's going to be a lot of fun for our younger people, for the youth ministry. FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, are going to be hosting the Fields of Faith up at Unaka High School. And Brother Ben Cole from RSM is going to be speaking at that. So anybody out there that wants to take their church out to a nice event, fun-filled event, and also Christ-centered, for their church, for their youth ministry, or it's just going to be a good time to get the kids together, to let them hear a good God-centered message. And Brother Ben tell his testimony about how drugs got into his life, and and how he was able through Christ to overcome that addiction. And I'm sure he'll share a lot of that with them. So just a great testimony for a young generation that needs a good word.
That's coming up Wednesday night at Unaka High School.
Wednesday night, 6:30 at Unaka High School.
It's one of our great sponsors here, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes here in the Elizabethton area. Our good friend, dear friend, Steve McCauley. In fact, the guy that's singing will be there on Wednesday night, Erskine Anabatarte, young man who played basketball at East Tennessee State. He'll be the guest singer at the event on Wednesday night. He's going to be on the show Wednesday at Chick-fil-A. So
I'm glad you made that announcement. I couldn't pronounce his name, or I was going to actually try to say it, Tom, but
Erskine
yeah.
Anabatarte.
It
It took me 2 or 3 times to say it.
Okay. I noticed you didn't even stumble.
There's a first shot liner into right field. That will fall for a base hit. Eastep knocks it down. First pitch and the first base hit of the ball game. Coming in that 9 spot, Hudson Stanbridge, the first baseman for Sullivan East. And the first pitch of the 3rd inning, rifles into right field for a leadoff first pitch single. Top of the order, here's Elias Arnold. Grounded out to Carson Diller down at 3rd, start the ball game. 4-0 Elizabethton, top of the 3rd of a scheduled 7. This one humming along here. Trey Shown for Elizabethton, and Dylan White, there's a throw to first. Johnson holds him on. He's back in standing. And Dylan White, the starting pitcher for the Sullivan East Patriots. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be. Again, like us and share us. Send it on down the line. We would appreciate it. Shown squares the bunt, first base side. It'll cross the chalk, a foul ball. About halfway down the line, it cut across the chalk, and it's a foul ball, and he'll come back with a count of 1 ball, 1 strikes here. This is Arnold, the leadoff man center fielder. That's the first base hit of the ball game. Stanbridge's single on the first pitch into right field. Our buddy Chris Payne, he's a nice one. His wife is a sweetheart. Good peeps.
Oh, yeah.
Shawn brings it, bunts it, foul to plate, rolled right up the arm of the first base. Rolled up the arm of the batter. The third base side of the line, Chris Arnold. So the count of the ball, 2 strikes here. Stanbridge at first, Elias Arnold to plate. I said Chris, it's Elias. Trey Shawn gets his sign from Evan Perkins, brings it. And a pitch outside, count levels at 2-2. Trey Shawn leans in, gets his sign again from Perkins. Johnson holds a runner at first. Brings it. Pops him up, backing out of play. We're in the top of the third, 4-0 Elizabethton. Stanbridge with a first pitch single into right field. Here's the top of the order, center fielder Elias Arnold. Grounded out to Dillard at third, his first time up. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Shawn brings it, and it misses inside, full count. Dillard at third, shortstop Corey Russell. Second is Ethan Eggleston. Holding on the runner at first is Nick Johnson. Right field, Logan Eastep. Center field, Ryan Wetzel. Left field, Evan Carter. Brings it. And strike 3 call. Nice pitch. Trey Shawn caught the corner. Punch out number 2 of the ball game for Trey Shawn, and 1 away. A call third. Here's Everett Hunt. Hunt walked his only plate appearance back in the first inning. Shawn struck out 2 and walked 2 so far, and given up the lone single to start this inning. So a pretty good performance so far. Pitch just, I think, bounces all the time, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Thing's popping all the time.
Oh, yeah. It's
Is that Chris calling you?
He's aggravating me.
That's what I figured he was, yeah. Shawn to the belt. Brings it. There's a fly ball to center field going back Wetzel. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. Wetzel went back a deep drive, but Ryan played it perfectly. You don't get too many past Ryan Wetzel in center field. 2 away. Here's Eli Milhorn, the second baseman. He flied out down the left field line where Carter ran about 25 or 30 steps full gallop towards the left field foul line and made the catches across the chalk. Made it look easy. Covered a lot of territory and a nice catch by Evan Carter on Milhorn's drive back in the first inning. Here's a strike called. Left-hand batting second baseman. 4-0 Elizabethton here. Top of the third of a scheduled 7. Shawn brings it. Curveball, strike 2 call. That caught the outside corner, and Milhorn twice showing his disagreement with his body language, but he's in a hole with no balls and 2 strikes. Shawn outside, misses. Well, I did not know that. Happy birthday today.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. 45.
Is it really?
Yes, sir.
45 years old.
45. That's why I hadn't said
I'll
all
sing to you in a minute. Pitching, here's a ground ball right back to Shawn, third base side of the rubber. Fields throws and gets him at first. He first looked out at second, had a pretty good jump, could not, so it goes 1-3 on the putout. And the Sullivan East Patriots are gone here in the third inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the third. We'll come back and sing to the birthday boy. How about that now? Right after this, 4-0 Elizabethton. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We go to the third inning, bottom of the third for the Cyclones. Daly, Eastep, and Perkins. Here's Matt Daly. First pitch, foul back, strike one. Daly's only plate appearance, walked and scored one of those 4 runs back in the first. Driven home by Logan Eastep's 2-run single, and then Evan Perkins' 2-run double on a 1-hopper to the gap in left center field back in the first. 4-0 Cyclones. Bottom half of the third. Trey Shown having things his own way right now. White brings it, and it's a strike call to Daly's in the hole with no balls and 2 strikes. Happy birthday, brother Dougie Doug from Vince Red.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Tom, you the man. Thank you, Vince. You the man. What a great guy. What an athlete. You're right. You haven't seen that kind of athlete come through here in a long time. Vince Red could do anything.
Oh, yeah.
You pick up a bat, a football, a basketball, the guy could do it. The gentle giant. What a great kid. I say kid, young man. 1 ball, 2 strikes. White brings it. Daly watches it bounce up there. Good eye, 2-2. I can still see him back when I was doing DB games. We came over and played him, and I'm telling you, like to tore the rim off the backboard on a slam tomahawk.
Oh, yeah.
Holy smokes.
And that's the thing about it is, I always thought that he would, in that area, that's where he would shine the most. But when you put him on a football field, he was phenomenal as well. So
played for the Patriots and the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
He's a man. Played for the Cavaliers and Liberty. This one fouled off. Went out to lunch with him one day. Yeah, or actually brought him lunch one day. We sat down and talked, and
he's
what an athlete.
He's just such an awesome young man. He's kind of every once in a while texting my 2 boys at their age at 19 and 16, and reminding them to keep their nose clean, and just being an encouragement to them, and just think a lot of him, to reach out and do that. A lot of help for me, because kids don't always like to listen to Dad,
It's called role models.
That's right. Right. He's a great one. He's a great one.
And also, he'll tell you he made some mistakes. Vince Red did, but he's turned his heart over to the Lord and living for the man, living for the King of Kings. That's a good thing. Daly draws a leadoff walk. Here's Logan Eastep, a big 2-run single. Got this thing going for the Cyclones back in the first inning. White working from the stretch. Big lead at first by Matt Daly. White brings it downstairs and snap throw back to first. He's a head first slide back in safely for Matt Daly. Eastep a 2-run single, plating Eggleston and Corey Russell back in the first inning. 4-0 Cyclones, the bottom of the third. First man on board, the leadoff walk Daly. That is White's 1, 2, 3, 4th walk of the ball game. Bounced up there again, White. That's 2 balls and no strikes to number 13. Tell you what, old Logan's been in the weight room. He got them big old broad shoulders.
He is
pounding some iron.
He is. Some good genetics in that boy.
Carter ever told me the strongest guy in the weight room at Elizabethton football is Coach Witten.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunt through, back in. They got him safe at first base. Snap throw to first. Back in diving was Daly. Nice tag applied across the back by the first baseman, Hudson Stanbridge, but he's back in safe by the hair of his chin, I'll say. Very close at first. So here's Eastep back in there with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Lead man on at first. White from the stretch. Bounced up there, gets away from the catcher. Pass ball down to second goes Daly. And bounced up and got away from him and down to first, or second I should say, from first to be Daly. And so Eastep's got him in scoring position. I'm called for the pitching coach of Sullivan East, so let's get this over with. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Can you do it while somebody's tickling you?
Well, now stop it. Get that camera off me. Happy birthday, Pastor Doug. Happy birthday to you. There you go. 45.
Yep.
How old's Mrs. Hartley?
She's 42, I think.
Here you go.
It's either 41 or 42.
41, 42.
Yeah, she's.
How old's Neil?
Neil is 44. He's actually 43, getting ready to be 44.
How old's the Amester?
Amy's 46.
46. There
Yep.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Solid family, folks. Solid as a rock. Meeting the mound over, he stepped back in. 3 balls, 1 strike count to Logan Estep, who's provided one of the 2 big offensive sparks here in the ball game. White checks the runner at second. Daly, pretty good lead, and he'll square to bunt, and it misses ball 4. Running to first, Logan Estep. I love it. Coach Presley says you run off the field, you run on the field, run to first. You're running all the time. You're hustling. First 2 on board, nobody out. Here's Perkins. Perkins planted that 1-hop double against the wall out in deep left center field at the 3:58 mark back in the first inning to plate 2. So the first 2 on board, nobody out, and the Cyclones are threatening here. Frank Peters says, happy birthday, Doug. Great voice for our Savior, Frank Peters. How about
Amen.
that?
Thank you, Frank.
Pitching. Bounced up there. Good eye by Perkins. 4 runs on 3 base hits so far for the Cyclones. And for Sullivan East, no runs on 1 base hit so far. 4-0 Elizabethton. White, long look in. And this one downstairs inside, good eye Perkins. He had squared the bunt and pulled it back to swing away, and he's ahead of 2 balls and no strikes. On deck will be Carson Dillard. Perkins, the number 7 man in the lineup. And what a great second half of basketball this kid had. He caught fire, and man, oh man, he can shoot. Upstairs, ball 3, good eye. Squared the bunt, pulled it back, and misses upstairs again. And the count at 3-0 now for Evan Perkins. I'll say hello to a guy that I've made friends with, and he is an awesome guy. 3-0 pitch, taken all the way. Strike called, Jason Holly. There's a nice one right there.
Oh, he's wonderful, wonderful. Great for this community, and they're great out at their church out at Elizabethton First. They do a great work out there. Him and his wife both great people.
You better believe it.
Great kids.
3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Perkins fence busting, didn't get it, full count. And Perkins 1-hop one up against the wall, deep left center field, back in the first, a 2-run double. Evans back in on a full count, and it's inside, and they're loaded up. Good at-bat for Perkins to fight it off and draw a bases-loaded walk now. All 3 bases are occupied. Perkins will get a courtesy runner at first. Let's see who we got going over first base. It should be, I think, Colt Miller.
Yeah, Colt.
Catch that number there, birthday boy. See what you got. Bullpen, that'll be all. Let's see who it's going to be. Coach White will trot in here as the time is called. It'll be number 10, Colt Miller, senior, the speedster. So there's a break in the action. White is done. New man comes in. We'll find out who it is. And while we got a chance to take some warm-up tosses, we'll put the camera on my man up here. And we will see. There he is, our buddy Doug, birthday boy.
That's
45.
me. Yes, sir.
So tell me about Hunter Memorial Baptist Church. We got a chance here and everything they're involved in the community, and while we find out who the new pitcher is, tell me about it.
Just a blessed place to be right now, Tom. God's just growing us, not only in numbers, but He's growing us spiritually and through great teaching, through a lot of men and women stepping up and being faithful, a lot of new additions to the church, and just really looking forward. A lot of times you get in a slump, in church. It's hard to always be on the mountain, but right now He's really allowing us to having a mountaintop experience right now. And
hello, Martha Buck. Hello, Martha. How you doing, lady?
Hey, Martha.
Jeff Bingham's watching, one of our great sponsors in Kingsport, B&H Wealth Strategies. Hello, Jeff. I might add real quick, they've got a roundtable retirement discussion dinner Make sure I got that right. Tomorrow night at Giuseppe's in Kingsport. So if you are looking for someone to help build your wealth so you don't run out of money before you run out of time, you would want to stop by there tomorrow night. I believe it's 6 o'clock at Giuseppe's. Got some good grub. You're talking about grubbing out.
Good eating?
Oh, baby. Italian food. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. And so hello to Jeff Bingham in Kingsport, listening to the show, listening to the broadcast, not the show. And Martha Buck, one of the great folks at Hunter Memorial. New pitcher, gentlemen, who's number 19? And that would be? Drew Hatcher is our new pitcher. I like my man Mills down there. He's all right. Drew Hatcher's.
Big smiley face come on there on Chris Payne when you start talking about eating again, Tom.
There you go. Hello, Carter Davison. Says great coverage. Thank you, my friend. So here we go. Let's see what the Cyclones can do. They've got an opportunity to blow this thing open. 4-0 in the third. Bases led all via the walks. Nobody out. And it's a chance for Carson Diller to be a hero here. Let's see what he can do. The third baseman for the Cyclones. First pitch bounced up to the backstop, and it's a 5-0 ball game. Pass ball in from third, uncontested, will be Matt Daly. It's a 5-0 game on the pass ball. Runners move up. Eastep goes to third. Perkins, courtesy runner Colt Miller down to second. And so that brings up Dillard's opportunity to drive one home. Still nobody out here. Big inning, 5-0 already. Chance to have a really big inning. And Hatcher brings it, and it misses outside. Good eye by Dillard. I'm not going to take anything away from Sullivan Central, but I'm going to tell you they caught this team kind of back on their heels in that first doubleheader. A big curve misses outside, big roundhouse curve. Good eye by Dillard. It's full count. So you, in the scorebook and on the record book, it's 0-2, but I'm telling you, this baseball team is loaded for bear. Brings it, pulls it back, and it's a strike called. Carson Dillard squared the bunt, pulls it back. It's 3-1. Runners at second and third and run in here. Nobody out. Drew Hatcher replacing White on the mound. Brings it. And a strike called to Carson Dillard. Count now at full at 3-2. Down at third is Eastep. Out at second, Miller running for the catcher, Perkins. Infield pulled in, brings it. And it's a strike three call. Dillard's gone, one away. Carson Dillard in the call third. It brings up Nick Johnson, the left-hand batting first baseman. Johnson flied out to left field. Opposite field fly ball, his first time up. Cyclone baseball, weather permitting, tomorrow, 5 o'clock first pitch from Sullivan East in the new format this year where you play each other, I like it, back-to-back days. Kind of like a big league schedule in a roundabout way. Here's Johnson, and it's bounced up there on a slow curve. It misses downstairs, obviously, bouncing up there, ball one. Left field, Pipkin. Oh, man. You ain't never been out there, have you?
Where at?
Phil's Dream Pit, the barbecue joint.
No, I haven't.
Oh, baby, we're taking you.
It is my birthday, you know, Tom.
I know. They're closed today. They're open tomorrow, Tuesday through Saturday. I'm telling you. Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Set you free, brother.
All right.
You like ribs?
I do.
Pulled pork?
I do.
Pulled chicken?
Yes, sir. I'm a preacher.
There's a fly ball
hey,
left field.
I'm
There's a
preacher,
ball. It does
I
for a
love
base
chicken.
hit. 1 run scores. And they'll stop him at third. So, again, Johnson delivers with an opposite field run-producing single. For Nick Johnson and the Cyclones, it's a 6-0 ball game. He stepped in from third. Colt Miller stops at third. The courtesy runner for Perkins. RBI. And gosh, Doug, you look at this scorebook, all the offense coming from the bottom part of the lineup. It's an RBI single, opposite field variety for Nick Johnson as he shoots one in the left field. Stays at first, top of the order, 1 out. 2 runs in, still batting the Cyclones. Here's Ethan Eggleston. So a 6-0 ball game now, Elizabethton. Here's Eggleston, a walk, a strikeout on a call third. In that walk, he stole a base and scored a run. Hatcher brings it. Eggleston watches miss downstairs, ball 1. But yes, back to Phil's Dream Pit. If you like barbecue, we'll take you out there one day and turn you loose.
I'm ready.
Phil's listening, and I appreciate that. I love that guy. You talking about a solid Christian man, Phil
Amen.
Pipkin?
Amen.
Oh, baby. He'll get mad at me. What he does behind the scenes, what he gives to people and helps people.
Right.
He'll say, stop talking about that. But I'm telling you. Matthew 25:40 says, "As you've done in the least of these, my brethren, you've done unto me."
Amen.
That's my, after John 3:16, that's my second favorite verse.
That's right. I love it. And you can tell by his business you're talking about it. You know God's blessed it because of it.
You better believe it. He brings it. This would be Hatcher, and it's a strike call to Ethan Eggleston, left-hand batting second baseman. 6-0 Elizabethton. One out. Runners on the corners. Two big ones in here. So Johnson with an RBI single in that 9 spot. We're at the top of the order. On deck will be Ryan Wetzel. Hatcher brings it, and it misses outside. Nope. Strike called. Ooh. Ooh. Little fur out there, but
Eggleston looked a little stunned, didn't he?
yeah. Count levels at 2-2 now to the 1-out batter. 6 runs on 4 base hits for Elizabethton here this evening. Hatcher in relief of White. Brings it upstairs, misses, and good eye by number 21, Ethan Eggleston. Cyclones tomorrow again at East, and then we'll head down to Smoky Stadium on Friday. I can tell you right now, on my way out of town, I'm going to hit it. Here's a chopper foul off the right instep of Eggleston, dancing around. Looks like he's going to be okay. That one came right off the aluminum stick and caught him on that right instep on his right foot. And Eggleston sees the count stay full now, 3-2. Runners on the corners, Colton Miller at third, running for Evan Perkins and Johnson at first. 1 out. Tanner LeFew, the third baseman for East, in on the grass at third defensively. Eggleston, that's bothering him a little bit. Umpire dusting off the home plate. Anyway, hello to Martha Buck. Martha's listening. She says, "Hi, guys." So there you go.
That's
She's
Martha.
nice.
That's our wonderful WMU director. She does such an awesome job out at
Yes,
the
she
church. Does a great job.
Yes, she does. Just learning everybody, but yep, she's does a great job. Here's the pitch, and it's downstairs. Ball 4, and Eggleston's drawn a walk 2 out of the 3 at-bats today. Loads him back up. Here's Ryan Wetzel's chance to be a hero. Strikeout, and it reached on an error by the shortstop. Had a slow roller to the shortstop back in the second. Cassidy charged and bobbled the ball, and Wetzel's speed got him on. Bases jammed again. No place to put him. Let's see what number 1 can do here. Ryan Wetzel. Outstanding wide receiver in the football team. Caught a lot of touchdowns from Carter Everett. Infield pinched in all the way around the infield here for the play at the plate. Hatcher brings it. Swing and a miss way out in front of that one. He's wanting to. Carter, how many touchdown passes did Wetzel catch? 20 touchdown passes from Carter Everett, who's up here. You talking about a guy who can play the game. Should have been All-State. Sports writers was not, but the coaches voted him All-State, and really it's probably the best. It's way upstairs, 1-1. I guess if I'm going to get an award from someone, I want it from the coaches more than the media, because the coaches know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not down in the media, but the coach is there every day, and they know the game, and
Had to face you.
that's it. So Ryan Wetzel, All-State coaches, wide receivers, swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. And it's 1-2. Evan Carter on deck here. Cyclones 2 on the boards this inning, trying to blow it open. Up 6-0 here in the third. The schedule 7 against the visiting Sullivan East Patriots in the conference. Conference home opener here. Pitches, and it's outside. Good eye. Catcher Ethan Terry tried to frame it, but he had the frosted sunrise yet at Chick-fil-A?
No, I haven't.
the new drink?
I haven't. No. No, is it good?
Hatcher brings it.
Coming out fresh in the spring.
Popped him up. Shallow center field. Could be trouble. Coming hard. Can he make the play? And he cannot. It falls for a base hit. Coming in from third, and he will be in with an RBI single. That one, great effort by Elias Arnold. He ran about 25 or 30 steps. That one fell right in behind the grass in shallow center field. Falls for a base hit. RBI Wetzel. Run scores from third. Miller scoring for Perkins. 7-0. RBI Wetzel. It continues. Runners now down at third. You look at Nick Johnson. Out at second is Ethan Eggleston at first. Wetzel still loaded up, still only 1 out. And here is Evan Carter, 1 for 2 with a single and a fly ball to deep center field. And a pitch inside and tight downstairs, ball 1. needless to say, this guy's already signed to, or verbally committed, I should say, to play at Duke only as a sophomore. He can play. And Hatcher, this one wanted to and held back 2-0. Obviously, you don't want to give this kid too much. Left-hand batting center fielder. So 2 RBI singles give the base hit total to 5 now. Bases loaded, 1 out. Carter, big rip. Didn't get a foul tip. 2-1. Again, you have down at third base Johnson. At second, Eggleston. At first is Wetzel with speed all the way around here. Infield pulled in, 1 out. Bases juiced. 2 runs in here already. Hatcher in relief of White. Working from the stretch, brings it. Ground ball to the second baseman. He'll go to first. He'll out there run to score, and it's an 8-0 ball game. He had a play at the plate. He opted to go to the first base dugout. Thought we'd gone to the plate to cut down that run, but he gets the sure out. At least he thinks so in his eyes. Fielder's choice 4-3. Carter is gone. Runs in. It's 8-0. Scoring from third would be Nick Johnson. Here's Corey Russell. Runners at second and third. Eggleston at third and Wetzel out at second. Here's Corey. A walk, run scored, stolen base, and a fly ball to center to end the second inning. Here's a ground ball hit right on the screws of the second baseman to his left field. Nice play, threw it away. Run scores. That's E4. Made a great play fielding it, but a throwing error by the second baseman. It'll be Eli Milhorn. That allows 2 more to come in. Wetzel scores, running with 2 out. Eggleston scores. And it keeps on keeping on. That's E2. That's a heartbreaker there. E4, rather. Corey's out. Great play as he ranged the second and about 10 steps at second base. Eli Milhorn to make the play, but threw it away to the first baseman. E4. Second error of the ball game now for the Sullivanese defense, and it's a big one. It's a 10-0 ball game now. And we batted around. Here's Matthew Daly. Daly started the inning with a walk when White, who got lifted for Hatcher, walked the first 3. And all 3 have come around to score. So big inning here. Got a 6 spot on the board and still, well, we got 2 outs in the inning now. Lone runner out at second. That'd be Corey Russell. Swing and a miss. Fence busting for Daly, didn't get a strike 1. So 10 runs on 5 base hits so far for the Elizabethton Cyclones, leading 10-0 here in the third. Pitching. And a curveball that twisted him around a little bit, misses inside. 1-1. Carter Davison, that's the young man who's the stock car racer from Elizabethton. Going to be. Inside on the hands, misses. Good eye by Daly. Wanted to and held up. 2-1. So our buddy up here today is the birthday boy, 45 years old, Doug Hartley.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like it.
Blessed.
For our papa, the Z-Man, Zach, and the G-Man Garrett. Z19 and G-Man.
That's
2-1 pitch, popped him up. Foul ground backing out of play, 2-2.
The other reason I'm 45 and feel 60. Right.
Oh, yeah. It's called 2 teenage boys.
Exactly. They'll
Yeah.
do it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Now I understand how my daddy felt.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me just say this. I bet your wife could say the acorn didn't fall too far from the tree. Here's the end of the bat, foul, first base side. Foul ball.
She would be in agreement with you on that.
I'm sure she would. Yeah.
So Chris Payne just now sent another little message in there, and he said, "Don't forget the chop house when you're down in that Pigeon Forge area." So
Chop house.
yeah, you got his mouth watering there on
There you go.
online. So he said it's pretty good eating too.
I'm sure when Chris goes somewhere, his destinations are marked by eating establishments. be
Oh
my
yeah.
guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Payne.
Yeah, his
Painster.
his Google app don't even, that map app don't even pass anything up. It stopped and
Restaurants.
yeah, every one of them.
All of his directions are based on where food places are. When you go past the Cracker Barrel and hang a left or whatever. There you go. I understand.
The third red light in the chop house.
He'll kill me Wednesday night at church. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball center field, pretty well tagged. He'll hang it up there, though it sounded worse than it was, and breaking back and making the catch Arnold, and that will be the inning. Well, your bride is listening, so there you go.
Oh, is she in with us? I better be
Looks
careful.
like you better watch what you say.
Better watch it.
That is the inning, but the Cyclones have a big one. 6 runs on 2 base hits. 1 error, and they leave 1. We've played 3. It's all Elizabethton, 10-0. We'll come right back after this. Our great sponsor making this happen, Tommy Tipton and the folks at Chick-fil-A. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Our great sponsor at Sprint giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
First pitch to start the first batter start the 4th inning for Sullivan East. Perry Cassidy flies out to Corey Russell in shallow left field for the shortstop, and there's one down. Here's Dylan White, the pitcher. It's a strike call. Trey Shown having his own way. 3 inning totals for Sullivan East. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They've stranded 3. Well, hello, sir. And for Elizabethton, 10 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors by Sullivan East. They've left 4 on. Here's a strike call. There's a good man right there. Mr. Maines in the house from the Gideons. 0-2 pitch and a foul ball back in the first base dugout. Dylan White flies out to center, his only plate appearance, lead off the 2nd inning. A lone single in this game to lead off in the first pitch and the 3rd by Hudson Stanbridge has been hit. Here's a bad handle pop. Second base, first base. Johnson says it's mine. He'll squeeze the cowhide. There's 2 down. 2 away as Nick Johnson at first made it look easy. 2 outs in the 4th inning for Sullivan East, trailing 10-0. Here's Brantley Ellis, who walked his only plate appearance. So Mrs. Hartley says, Tom, you may be right about that apple not being too far from the tree, falling too far from the tree. Lots of laughs. I'm listening. So there you go. First pitch down the left field line, tailing foul, backing out of play. Giving chase back to the infield, Carson Dillard. That's a long strike backing out of play for your 2-out batter, Brantley Ellis. So Trey Shown with a 1-hit shutout here through 3 2/3. Tomorrow, same 2 teams, weather permitting. Got this front coming in, although tonight, man, it's nice out here right now.
Beautiful.
It is gorgeous what the good Lord's given us today. But you know what? If it's pouring down the rain, the good Lord's given us a good day.
Amen.
Outside, and it's 1-1. So, weather permitting, 4:30 airtime tomorrow from Sullivan East, first pitch at 5. Then we'll travel to Pigeon Forge. Chris says, what'd he say? Which eating joint did he say? With Chris, he just takes a Rolodex. Let's see, which one, Huey, Dewey, Louie, which one do I want to go to?
Yeah, I
My
think
man Payne.
he flipped over on the chop house on a minute ago.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch, Trey Shown. Big Trey riding some smoke on that one, caught the outside part of the plate on the left-hand batter. On deck is Tanner LaFew, but he's trying to put him out in order for the first time in the ball game. This misses downstairs, and the count runs full now. Cassidy pops out to Corey Russell in shallow left, the shortstop. White pops up to Johnson, the first baseman. Here's Ellis. Shown gets his sign. Here it comes. And it's outside ball 4. He gives up a 2-out walk. 1, 2, 3. Third walk of the ball game given up by Shown. Struck out 2. He's walked 3 and given up 1 hit. Here's Tanner LeFew, who hit into a fielder's choice. Ethan Eggleston, the runner. Ellis had walked, and so he hits a ground ball to Eggleston, who fields and throws to Johnson at first. 4-3 in the fielder's choice back in the second. First pitch, bat and a foul, backing out of play. These aluminum bats, it sounds worse than they really are. Some of these drives, it sounds like they're going to get out of here and they become a routine fly ball. Plus, the wind's picked up. When we started the game, it was nothing, and now it's blowing right to left here at O'Brien Stadium, home of the Twins. Shown to the belt, brings it. And a curveball. He kind of hunkered down and almost cut across plate for a called strike. Didn't miss by much. Nice curve by Trey Shown as the lights are on here at O'Brien Stadium. Top of the fourth, it's all Cyclones, 10-0. Shown nods his head on the. There's a line shot. That's going to be a base hit over the leaping Ethan Eggleston at second base. Eastep gets it back in, and a 2-out single, base hit number 2 of the ball game for Sullivan East. And it continues now for Ethan Terry, the catcher. So out of the Sweet 16, Mr. Hartley, who do you think?
Well, I guess one of the most powerful teams that has been putting up a lot of points all year is Villanova. They seem to not be shaken too easy, so I'm gonna have to go with my old Blue Devils as well. So
yep. Duke's still in it, your team.
I know they're gonna probably end up being down there to the wire.
Here's a strike called right down the heart of the plate. Nice pitch to Ethan Terry, the 2-out right-hand batting catcher. Don't look now, but here comes Kentucky. So,
oh yeah,
they're playing, and Calipari said, it ain't where you start, where you finish. I got all these freshmen playing. They're really coming on. Pitching and misses upstairs 1-1.
Heard him say last night, Tom, he said they've got the look. He said they've been trying to get the look on their face all year, that look of confidence. And he said, I saw it upon their face after that last game. He said they had to look, so we may want to watch out.
They're playing Atlanta, which will be virtually a home game. Lexington will travel well to Atlanta Thursday night. This one down and away. Villanova, West Virginia, Purdue, Texas Tech in the East Regional on Friday. In the South Regional, Kansas State, Kentucky, Nevada, and Loyola of Chicago on Thursday. Midwest Regional, Shown to the belt, brings it.
Bang.
Oh, nice pitch. Strike call, got the inside corner. Midwest Regional, Kansas, Clemson, Duke, and Syracuse on Friday night from Omaha. Then on Thursday night from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, Florida State, Gonzaga, Texas A&M, and Michigan. There's your Sweet 16. Shown brings it outside. Good stop by Evan Perkins. Count runs full now, 3-2.
Loyola team playing with a lot of confidence right now too, Tom.
And they are. Got that bounce, bounce against the Tennessee Vols.
Oh, yeah.
Shown leans in, gets his sign. Got 2 on, 2 out. Full count, payoff pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. A little reach back, I got this one. Trey Shown strikes him out swinging. That is the inning for Sullivan East. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's all Elizabethton, 10-0. We'll be right back. We're proudly telling you listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by the good folks at Chick-fil-A. Right back right after you hear this.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority, Carter County and the people who live here. Visit any of our branches or go online to cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank.
Good to see you, Harold.
Good man right there. Harold Maines, the president of the Elizabethton Twins here. And also he's a proud car-carrying Gideon. I like that too. So there you go.
East roster.
Here we go, bottom of the fourth inning. See the Cyclones. 10-0. We'll lead things off with it should be. And it is. Logan Estep gets it started here. We have batted around last inning, so we're into the fourth here. Swing and a miss. Estep, foul tip. Doug, look up there and wave at him. Birthday man. Look at you right there. Look up at that camera and say something nice. So
say something nice.
Say something
Let me
nice.
see who I was watching first.
Yeah. Well, your wife's watching.
I know. I'm just kidding.
So this is Logan Estep here. As we're into the fourth inning, it's 10-0 Estep again. Logan's had a big ball game. He's had a walk, a 2-run single, and scored both times. 10 runs on 5 hits. 4 men left on for Elizabethton. So we're into the home half of the fourth inning. The scheduled 7. You're now flirting with the slaughter rule if you get another run here.
It's 10 after 5, right?
Yep. 1-2 pitch to Estep. And it's strike called. He's gone. Nice pitch by Hatcher. Hatcher painted it outside corner, and Estep is gone, 1 down. Strikeout of the ball game for the East pitching. The third of the game has gotten Wetzel, Eggleston, and now they've got Logan Estep. Here's Perkins. 2-run double back in the first, and a walk and a run scored in the third. Part of that big 6-run third inning, blow this thing open. Swing and a miss. Evan up there aggressive at the plate, and the pitch down and away, strike 1. Yeah, we were talking about, hello, Dylan Hodge is watching. Dylan Hodge, we had that young man on today on our show. 15-year-old youngster going to be racing late model at Kingsport Speedway. Goes to Sullivan South, so hello, Dylan. He's a good kid.
I don't think I know Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah.
He's a good one. He got up there and driving up here at the Speedway on Saturday doing some practice laps. Bounced up there, good eye by Perkins. 15 years old, a freshman at Sullivan South, going to get into the big boys. Get
All
in
right.
the water a little bit.
Good deal.
Chris
Congratulations.
Van Dyke and, yeah.
Congratulations. That's a great
Nice
honor.
kid. Or young man. I don't want to say kid. That's insulting him. Nice young man. Pitching. Fly ball, right field. Does it hang up? And it does. Center fielder says, I've got it. Cutting and angling towards the first base line. On the fly, Elias Arnold makes the catch, 2 down. Ran a long way. Arnold covers a lot of territory out there in center for Sullivan East. 2 away. Here's Carson Dillard. Dillard with a fly out to right and a strikeout. He's over 2 in that 8 spot. I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you again, but I do want to say a happy birthday to you. It's a special day. 45 years old. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Strike called. Check and see. Tommy Sams, Carter Davidson, Amanda Rome Hartley. Watching and listening. Strike, or I should say ball upstairs. There you go. Trying to do 2 things at once here. Strike called. Carson Dillard caught the inside part of the plate. They don't want to see me and you. Let's go back over to this other screen. Give me the willies.
They don't want to see me.
They don't see me. Hatcher, foul back our way. Carson Dillard. Trying to put them out in order for the first time of the ball game. We're in the fourth inning. It's all Elizabethton at 10-0 here. The other big game we're watching, we'll know tomorrow on the show, Unicoi County playing at South today. That's going to be a big one. They're all big in the conference race. Central's at Happy Valley. Dillard upstairs, good eye by Carson. And the count now at full at 3-2. 10 runs, 5 hits for Elizabethton, and no runs and 2 base hits so far for Sullivan East. Dillard popped him up left field. Angling the left field foul line, and he'll make the catch out there. Nice job of Brantley Ellis, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cyclones go out in order the first time of the ball game. We go to the 5th inning. We played 4. It's 10-0. Right back after this, one of our great sponsors. And we say thanks again to the good folks from Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We go to the 5th inning. 4 inning totals for Elizabethton. 10 runs on 5 hits. They've stranded 4 and committed no errors. For Sullivan East, no runs, 2 hits. They've committed 3 errors and left 3 on. We go to the 5th inning. And it'll be
a little sketchy out there with that early season Bermuda, isn't it, Tom? You notice how once it comes in, it's beautiful, but a little patchy until it comes in all the way.
Here's Hatcher. Shown throwing BB. Called strike, popping that leather of Evan Perkins. Chris Payne says not that special for birthday. Well, he's got one coming up.
That's right. We'll get him.
9-1-2 in the lineup here in the 5th inning. This is, again, Hatcher, the relief pitcher. 2 balls and a strike. On deck, Elias Arnold and Everett Hunt. Shown brings it. Line shot foul. First base side backing out of play. Count levels at 2-2. Well,
went out to eat with Chris not long ago, and he had a little box that he brought out, and I mean, it looked like some kind of super special box. And when he opened that thing up, it had like 20 gift cards, some from last year. And I mean, he cherishes those gift cards, and he picked through there, and almost like broke his heart to have to use one. And,
I'm telling you,
and it's amazing. He's funny.
There you go. He's intense.
He's intense on his gift cards.
Going through there, rifling through his brings a little box.
Oh yeah,
like a little shoebox full.
Yeah, it's like a little miniature shoebox.
There you go.
It's labeled,
Little Munchkin shoebox full of gift cards. Hatcher, Tapper back to box, 1-3 in the put out. Top of the order here. Here's Elias Arnold. Ground ball. Ground to Corey at short. Fields throws. That cannon throw. Did he get him at first? Nope. Johnson can't hang on to the backhanded outfield side of the bag. One hopper from Corey Russell. That's an error charge. You go E6 or E3 on that one, Mr. Hartley?
I'm probably going to go E6 on the throw.
I would have to agree.
E6 on the throw, yeah.
First error of the ball game for Elizabethton. 1-on-1 out. Here's Everett Hunt. 2 hits in the ball game. A single by Stanbridge in the 3rd and a single by Tanner LeFew in the 4th. That's been it. This one misses ball 1.
It was definitely a scoopable ball, but at the same time, he had plenty of time to make the throw.
Top of the 5th. It's all Cyclones. 10-0 here. Scheduled 7. Lights are on here as the clouds thicken and get darker. This one inside. Strike call. Caught the corner of the right-hand batter. Anyway, that frosted sunrise we were talking about. Ice Dream. I'll just tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. Unless you got plans, I'll buy you your birthday dinner at the chicken fillet tonight. You and Mama.
I'll have to check with Mama to see what her plans
Come
are.
down here.
I don't want to break up Mama's plans because it can be rough tonight.
You reckon she's got plans for the birthday boy?
She generally does.
There you go. Pitching and inside. Count it runs at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trey Shown, 1 out, 1 on in the 5th inning. Might as well get you a frosted sunrise.
Oh man, that sounds good.
Check swing, did he go? And he did. Strikeout. Shown gets punch out number 4 of the ball game. A called 3rd, 2 out in the inning now. Strikeout number 3. I went back and double checked. Misses outside ball 1 to the left-hand batting Eli Milhorn, the second baseman, flied out to left. Great catch by Carter, running full throttle to the left field foul line to make that catch. And a tapper back to the box to end the third inning. Throw to first, back in safely, and a throw to Johnson. Eli Milhorn, fourth batter of the inning here for Sullivan East. We're in the fifth, 10-0 Cyclones. Schown brings it, and it struck call, caught the outside corner, 1-1. There you go. Told on him, didn't like it. Pitching. And strike call. Took one off that nice pitch by Trey Schown. Well, if you had a miniature shoebox full of gift cards, you had a miniature shoebox full of gift cards.
That's right.
Keeps under his front seat. I knew that.
I knew that.
1-2 pitch, fly ball, pretty
it.
well tagged out in right field, going back east step, and he'll be waved off by Wetzel. Makes the catch in front of the Elizabethton Twins scoreboard. Deep drive and right there to haul it in. You don't get virtually anything past Ryan Wetzel, and that is the inning for the Sullivan East Patriots. No runs, no hits, one error and one man left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Great job by Wetzel to haul that one in, a deep drive into the gap and right center field in front of the Twins scoreboard. We go to the bottom. There you go. That's 10-run rule, slaughter rule. That's what I thought. That is the ball game. We go to the post-game show. Cyclones win at 10-0. We'll come back and talk about it right after you hear this from our great sponsor, again, Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, here on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities. Say you heard the Tom Davis Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
And we're back live again in the press box with obviously victorious Coach Presnell right here. Coach, big win, my friend, today. And how about Trey Shine get out there and took command of this game and got some good offense. Big win today for the Cyclones.
It's easy to pitch when you're ahead first inning like that. And, you know, championship teams do those things, though. They don't allow people, once you get them down, to get back up. And that's
Exactly
what he did. And, you know, the thing is, with the way we treat our pitchers and how seriously we take pitch counts, you know, it allows us to have a full stable tomorrow. And as a head coach, that's a big thing to look over there and say, I've got whatever I need tomorrow. Because I'll just go ahead and tell you, East is a good baseball team. We didn't see the best they had to offer tonight as far as how they played on the field. I have full confidence. Coach Brenninger, somebody I respect a lot, is going to go out and he's going to talk to them tonight, and they'll be a new, fresh baseball team tomorrow. You know, let's be honest, they're still ahead of us in the conference. They're 2-1, we're 1-2. So, you know, we know where we stand. We know who we are. We know who they are, and we're going to come back tomorrow and go hard.
Again, I've got unofficially 10 runs, 5 hits, left on 4. For them, no runs, 2 hits. They committed 3 errors and stranded 4. Again, Trey Shine gets the win. White takes the loss. Shine, I got him giving up only 2 hits, walked 3, struck out 3, and I thought he had a heck of a performance picking up the win. So we now go in the year to 1-2 in conference play, and now 3-2 overall. Same two tomorrow, 5 o'clock, weather permitting, right?
Correct. And then, again, Coach Brenner does a good job over there getting his field ready. We expect to play. We're going to mentally prepare for that. Obviously, you know, with the conference, the way we've done the Monday and Tuesday, we're supposed to have a game Wednesday. If we don't get to, Wednesday looks worse than Tuesday. And obviously, we've got to go on the road Thursday. So I don't know how we're going to work it out, but I do know we're going to prepare our baseball team to play a tough team in Sylvan East tomorrow. And that's how we're going to roll with it, brother.
There you go. I love it. And then Friday and Saturday, we're going to head down with you to Smoky Stadium. What a thrill for these guys to play. And we're in a big league ballpark now, but a Chicago Cub. See, they're in the AA. Cubs in the AA. Going down to Smoky Stadium, play the old Pigeon Forge Tigers. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, been a while since we've seen them, right? Yeah, about 10 months. So certainly lining up to be good. And once again, with what Trey did tonight, a lot of people may say, well, how does that affect you Friday? Well, it affects me Fridays because I didn't have to use Lawson Wagner tonight. Lawson Wagner, who's a great pitcher, right? I didn't have to use him in relief tonight, and now he's in the stable for tomorrow, and that pushes somebody else further out to Thursday or pushes him out to Thursday or Friday. So huge game tonight, huge week for us. It's a week we've looked at on the schedule since we made the schedule, and looking forward to going down this weekend, playing in that environment, that sub-state type environment. I'm guaranteed it'll be there.
The conference, again, today you had Central at Happy Valley and Unicoi County at South, so it's going to get exciting right from the chute, and that's what you want. And big win for our ball club. We'll try to get tomorrow night, 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch from Sullivan East. Coach, congratulations. And
thank you.
What's that magic words?
Cyclone Pride.
Cyclone Pride, brother. I love this guy. Big win. We'll come back and close out our broadcast right after this. Again, big win by the Cyclones, 10-0. The old slaughter rule. Come back and tell you about it. I'll wrap this thing up right after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Chick-fil-A and one of our other great sponsors, great folks from Carter County Bank.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority, Carter County and the people who live here. Visit any of our branches or go online to
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Cyclones win this one 10-0 on the slaughter rule. Again, the numbers: 10 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They leave 4. For Sullivan East, no runs, 2 hits. They commit 3 errors and strand 4. Winning pitcher Trey Shine gets the W. The Cyclones now 3-2 overall, 1-2 in the conference. Again, Elizabethton moving on to play East again tomorrow, weather permitting, at 5 o'clock. For the Patriots, they fall to 1-1 in the conference and 2-1 overall in 2018. Big thanks to all the folks watching and listening. Again, be sure and like us and share us. This game will be archived. You can go back and watch and listen to it at your discretion. So that's up at all times. We'll, again, leave it up there, and it'll be archived. So, again, be sure and like us and share us wherever you are. We'd appreciate that very much. And so we get ready to box this puppy up and get out of here. And let's, again, give credit where credit's due one more time to the birthday boy. I want to say thanks to Doug Hartley coming up here and hanging out with us today. And so big win for the Cyclones at home, 10-0 in the slaughter rule. And so now we get ready to head out to what we hope will be a ball game tomorrow at 5 o'clock as we'll take on the East Patriots there. 4:30 airtime, weather permitting, first pitch at 5. So thanks again to Rob Fritz and the Arm Ministry. Thank you, my friend. Final score, Cyclones win big, 10-0 in the slaughter rule. So again, Cyclones, one more time the numbers before we get out of here. 10 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 4 left. And for Sullivan East, no runs, 2 hits. They commit 3 errors and strand 4. The big offensive blows in the ball game. Logan Eastep, 2-run single in the first. And Evan Perkins, a gapper in the second inning to plate 2 in the big 2-run double. And so an RBI single by Wetzel, RBI single by Nick Johnson, and the rest unearned runs. So 10-0 final score in favor of the Elizabethton Cyclones. Tomorrow we'll be taking the Tom Taylor Sports Show from 11 to 1. Give us a listen. Love for you. We talk sports, all kinds of local sports and national sports tomorrow. From 11 to 1 will be at Movement Mortgage in Boones Creek with our dear friend Jeremy Livesey. Wednesday will be at Chick-fil-A. Thursday will be at Champion Chevrolet. And Friday we'll be on the road with the Cyclone baseball team going to Smoky Stadium in Sevierville. So until tomorrow, as always, we'll tell you we're out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Until we greet you tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And then tomorrow afternoon, weather permitting, for Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. This is Tom Taylor. Thank you, Kurt Stevenson. Appreciate you very much. This is Tom Taylor telling you, as always, win or lose, be a good sport. And how about those Cyclones? So long, everybody.